Pregnant to my dad's best friend. Written by Lexie Miers. Narrated by Mia Tucker.
Chapter 1. Axel. When Pat and Chastity left, the whole room fell silent. I shuddered with the oppression of it. I was alone. I hauled myself up off the sofa and walked to the fridge, got an ice pack, and put it to my lip. I was going to be swollen and bruised tomorrow, which was going to look great for those new investors I'd lined up. They'd think I was some sort of thug. Or even worse, a guy who couldn't defend myself. Maybe I'd better reschedule. I'd seen Patrick's punch coming, but I let him hit me. How could I not? He was furious and needed his pound of flesh. Better my face than his relationship with Chastity. I could take a hit, though it had been a long time since anyone had landed one. My jaw throbbed, my lip was still bleeding, and yet that wasn't the most painful part of my body. My heart ached like someone held it in a vice and was squeezing. Hard. I shook myself. Pull yourself together. It was nowhere near noon, but I poured myself a whiskey anyway. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And it wasn't like it mattered anyway. My best friend had just pointed out that I had no morals, so really, a drink at 10 in the morning should be the norm for me. I took a sip, wincing from the pain in my mouth, then held the cold glass to my lip and sighed. What a colossal screw-up. I ran a hand through my hair and groaned. Bloody hell. I shook my head and tipped back the glass, finishing my drink and pouring another. The amber liquid sloshed into the glass, and I gulped it down as well. I'd never imagined losing my best friend and my girlfriend on the same day. Not that she'd been my girlfriend, technically, but Chastity definitely fit the role. And she said she'd loved me. Holy shit. What a thing to say at that point in time. It was the last thing I'd expected her to say, and the last thing Pat had wanted to hear. My legs weren't feeling all too stable any longer, so I stumbled over to the dining table and sat down on a chair. The words from our brief fight kept going round and round in my head. But the last encounter had been the most hard-hitting. When Chastity had announced to her father that I'd slept with her every night, then left the room in a huff, Patrick had walked over to me and demanded an answer. Is she telling the truth, Axel? Yeah, I'd returned, then lifted my gaze to his bewildered expression. So what? So what? Patrick had repeated, his eyebrows flickering up. So that means... Oh my God. You love her too. Then he'd walked away, collected his daughter.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?